What's up, Lifetime Success LTSs? So, just heard the news, man, that the fitness community gonna be hurting for a while because, we talk a lot of stuff, but and people disagree with stuff, but the last thing we want is death on anybody. So, sometimes we got to use these situations to learn from different situations. Like I say, I happen to work at a drug rehab, so I see a lot of these things happen, and people look at steroids sometimes like they can't be addictive. See, guys, anything could be addictive. Sorry, I'm messing with my glasses. My glasses kind of crooked today, but anyways, guys, when you're using putting any substance in your body, especially that can be harmful. Yeah, we all know, like, if you use the right dosage, that you could probably get away with it, but sometimes people don't have that stop. And when you look at the Rich Piana situation that we're seeing right now, it's going to affect a lot of people. And he's not the only one going through this stuff. You see these stories happen all the time, and people just look away and act like they don't happen. But with this guy being the icon he was, that's rough, man. That's rough. I mean, I didn't like all the stuff he did, but I could see why he had the following he had and why people liked him. He was still a businessman, and I feel for his family. And it's terrible, man. It's not like the guy was super old or anything, man. But people want to look good for what? For all that? No, you should enhance your life. It should not decrease your life. Remember that it should not decrease your life. One reason why I didn't call this Lifetime Success Fitness, because the reason why I didn't call it Lifetime Success Fitness, because I didn't want to just holler at you guys about fitness, because yeah, I'm mainly based, I love working out. I love being in shape. I feel like you should love yourself first if you want other people to love you or respect you. You got to love yourself first. So I understand that. But the reason why I didn't just call it fitness, because I don't want to just based on that, because you can look as good as you want and be the most depressed person. Just like you can just have as much money as you want and still be suicidal. So, people do all these things and they don't get this diagnosis, and they chasing people's opinions, and they think it's just like, oh, I'll let it go around and have these body dysmorphia type situations where they just never look at themselves like they ever good enough. And that stuff has to be diagnosed. You need to, and if you're having those problems now, those depressive problems, you need to talk to someone before it gets to the level that this man went to. People do not talk about stuff enough. They hold it in until it gets terrible and it leads to drug use or something. You cling on to it. Talking is key, guys. Talking is key. I don't care who you talk to. Or sometimes you might have to sit and even talk to yourself, but it's best to just, I know people, not everybody with the whole counseling things, but sometimes just somebody listening to you will make you answer your own questions for you. They might not say nothing. You might feel so comfortable and you answer your own questions. My buddy gave me, that was the last thing I wanted to happen. I was hoping this man pulled through this. But I get a text from my buddy talking about, you hear about Rich Piana, he died. I just got into work. I haven't even looked at it, man. I didn't really know that. I don't know that man like that. But, anytime you hear something like that, that hits you right there, man. That hits you right there. You do not, there's that, me, I can't speak for everybody else. I never wish death on somebody, even for example, man. Even for example, it ain't worth no life. We already seen that it wasn't a good deal. We already seen it wasn't no good deal, man. So, I just want to talk to you guys, man. And basically what I wanted to get into about that is just like, guys, man, if you having problems, if something is hurting you, you need to talk to somebody. You need to talk to somebody, man. You need to talk to your loved ones, maybe your girlfriend, your wife, your friends. Talk to somebody, because until it gets out of control to where only thing that can help you is taking you away from the situation. So let's stop acting like that these body dysmorphia type of situations ain't happening. Like people are starving themselves. People are injecting all this stuff in their body with no care. I thought the other day, I was thinking, I swear if they put an ingredient and then people seeing good results and the ingredient said it will kill you, I still believe, and we know that from drug use, that people would still use it just because they want that effect. That effect. Me, I want longevity. I want my kids, I want to get old. I want to have my cane, and I want to live through life where I'm like, I'm fine with saying I'm ready to go. I saw a lot of elder people that when I could see on their face that whatever they believed in, they was ready to go. They feel like they got their time. And I want that too. And I hope you guys want that too. Because you want to live through things, you want to see through things, you want a great life to where you can actually say that I got a good life. You don't want it to end tomorrow. You don't want it to end today. You don't want it to end a year from now or so on. So let's start taking our lives a little bit more serious, guys, and let's start using this fitness stuff to enhance our lives and bring us longevity, not bring us down. That's my main reason. Of course, everybody has thought about, oh, well, I want something to give me the edge, this and this. But you're thinking about that moment. You're not thinking about way out. Way out. And not to mention, if you don't even get where you want to go, a lot of these people do all this stuff. And then they get there and they're not even happy. And I feel like that's what happened to this man. He got where he finally wanted to be. And he got to a place where everybody was sitting there saying, oh, you look great, you look big, you got the biggest, and he was like, I still don't feel good about myself. Maybe he looked in the mirror, he's like, I look a mess. It's just death after death. When do we stop, man? When do we stop, man? I hear every time, one more, but one more in a bad way. People get on stuff and they just be like, oh, well, I could just make this, even drug, I make this a weekend thing. I can handle this. And it just gets out of control. It never happened like that, guys, because then you need more for a show. Then you need more to feel better. Then you need to feel good at the party. Today was bad. The kids got me. I'm stressed. Why do you think tobacco people making so much goddamn money? Why do you think alcohol, the government, they glad they could tax that? Eventually they'll do it on the weed. They'll do it on all that. Whatever they can get their hands into. They won't have bodies quite dropping at the moment. They probably can't tax the steroids and all that stuff. What is benefit for them? But, people still figure out how to get it, don't they? You know what I mean? So that just hit me in my heart, man. Especially where I'm at, where I'm from, what I do. I mean, you hate to see stuff like that. And to be honest, guys, I see stuff like this a lot. So I hear it's hard to get close with people because you never know if they're gonna return or whatever is gonna happen. Because once you got that sickness in your brain, it's a sickness. Once it's in your brain, until you going through it, and I'm pretty sure we all been in some sick form, whether it was death, whether it was drug use, where it was we didn't ever look at ourselves right. We all been through it. But let me tell you what, when you get it, it gets to the point where you need help. And the only person that can help you is yourself. And the first thing that you need to admit is you need help. That's your first step. So guys, I got to get ready for this day. And like I told you guys, I wanted to put the slideshow up today of the event on Saturday at the Separate Five. I was going to give like different, because there were so many other pictures I took with so many people that I respect and that had a great time. And I wanted to put that up today, but I don't know, man. I might just push it out to the weekend. I already gave y'all the video, but I'm still going to put, I already have the pictures and I'm doing my voiceover, but at this point in time, man, it's just, this is more important. But like always, guys, that's why I say this. Don't forget to live. For real. Don't forget to learn, man. Don't forget to learn. Because learn from this situation, man, and keep growing. That's why I say those things. Don't forget to live, learn, and grow. You can't lose with that. All right? So it's great talking to you guys. Think about this, man. And if somebody need help, or if it's you, get the help, guys. Love y'all.